Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the Skyblock series here on royal.enchantedmc.net. Of course, if you guys want to come hop on and check out the server for yourselves, please consider using that custom IP because whenever you guys do, it does directly support me in the channel. What is bro doing over here? Just straight licking the wall. But anyways, we are back for another episode. So far this season, we have been grinding a pretty decent amount, but I'm recording this video right after finishing the last episode. And so far today, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's already 6 p.m. I overslept today. I already went to the gym, got a meal in, and then I had to edit 2 full entire videos. So I've been a little bit busy today, but I already went to the gym, so I can still stay up for at least, I want to say another 8 to maybe 10 hours of straight grinding. If we take a look at IS Top, we're still IS Top number 2. Again, if you guys made it to the end of the last episode, you guys know this. We're decently behind whenever it comes to coins and spawners, which means I guess our farmers are lacking, and I'm kind of a main farmer. We have $26 billion contributed, 52 billion coins, and 4.7 billion rubies. But hitting right here, 112 billion coins. Our other farmer 10, 180 billion. So I definitely need to get to grinding for the rest of today to help our island out in the coin department. Also, hold on, I do want to do /gifts just really quickly. Can we win any totem skin boxes? No, we cannot. That's a little unfortunate. But also, one of our dungeon players did throw me a full entire heat set right here. So we're actually going to claim this, and that means I probably might need a couple of black scrolls. So that way I can black scroll my coin helmet and throw it onto the heat set instead, because the heat is also a tool booster. So let me grab my pickaxe real quick. I guess I can upgrade treasure a little bit. I have 3 billion coins at the moment, and it looks like that wasn't even close to enough to maxing out treasure. There's key finder, there's electricity. I know electricity is really good. Wait, that's only 290 million to fully max out. Nuker seems like it's already fully maxed out. Dungeon keys, I feel like we don't really need a whole lot of keys from the dungeon. But boom, I need to go over to the dungeons for the first time this entire season. Once again, shout out to our dungeon players. They have just been carrying me. I haven't needed to grind out any mobs. None of that stuff. I have just been getting full carried by our island, but I do need to grind out some shards very quickly, just so I can purchase some black scrolls and we can build up our heat set once again. Now, I shouldn't really need a whole lot of shards, and it should actually be relatively quick because we have electricity and nuker. All going crazy. Like, look at that. Nuker just destroyed 821 blocks. And actually, we're already at 10,000 shards. That might low-key already be enough. To be safe, I'll farm out to like 15k, and then we'll just purchase some black scrolls, and we'll be good to go and start grinding for today's episode. I do think I have a couple of new enchants that I've unlocked off camera as well that I need to upgrade. I don't really have a goal or a plan for today's episode. We literally just need to keep farming. We did unlock nether wart farms as an entire server. If I take a look at /progression and we come over here to farming progression, every single crop has now been unlocked. And spawner wise, I will give you guys an update of what we're working on right now. Right now, it's a little interesting. I think we've sold every single magma that we ended up buying in the last couple of episodes, and I think we're fully moving over to strider spawners now. We didn't purchase any enchanted magma cube spawners. Apparently, it's not worth it, I guess. It's super expensive to do, but yeah, Countdown said we were not getting any enchanted magma cubes. Maybe they don't make enough money. But just like that, that's 16,000 shards. If I do /set, that is going to be worth a decent amount of black scrolls. Oh wait, no, it's not. It was only worth 3. Did they up the price of this? I swear it used to be 2.5k. Now it's 5k, so I might need another 15,000. I did just remember though, from dungeons, from like killing the mobs, you do get pet boxes, and my pets are still like not all enchanted tier, so maybe it is low-key worth it to still grind a bit of dungeons, not anything super insane, but just to get all of my pets to enchanted, I think is like the bare minimum. I don't have any smite on this sword. I have smite level 3, so we're gonna be doing like no damage to these mobs. And there we go, another 15,000 shards. Now /set, we for sure have enough for 6. Boom, we can go ahead, get out of here, head back over to the island, and let's build up our boots and helmet really quickly. It's not even like I had anything super important on this armor, but just to do it, have an exact copy, I don't really see the problem. Boom, there we go. We no longer need that coin helmet ever again. And then the boots right here. Boom, we have the full entire heat set. Shout out to whoever gave it to me because I was AFK. I literally got back online and I had the heat set in my hotbar. So no complaints for me. But right over here, this is our strider farm currently. We have 3 people smacking striders because if we do /progression and we take a look, we have finished all of the progression for the magma cube spawners, which is why we're selling them on AH for I think 300 million per spawner. So now we are working on striders. We have 181,000 striders killed out of 825,000. Whenever we hit the 825,000, that will unlock enchanted striders, and I don't know if we're going to be purchasing enchanted striders. I kind of leave that all up to the island because I am not familiar familiar with the selling prices of spawners, I usually hardly ever sell like mob drops and stuff because I never had the highest money multiplier. So I just leave that to whoever has it. Right over here, we're just getting regular blaze powder. It's not really selling for a whole lot of money. So now let's go ahead and take a look. We are currently Omni tool level 207. So I think, okay, the only enchant that we've unlocked off camera is momentum, but momentum is very, very good. Slowly gain an enchant multiplier, but decreases when you start farming. Guys, this is literally insane. And I do have 23 billion rubies. I grinded out some rubies, but I didn't grind out no 23 billion. So one of our ruby grinders definitely paid me. Shout out to whoever it was because I have no clue who did it, but I think all of my rubies are going to go onto this. We can max it out for 10 billion. Can we max out magic as well? Magic, it would cost 7 billion, but we can max it out. Last one is beehive. Ooh, I should have probably saved a little bit more rubies for that, but it's fine. I still have to max out nuke in today's episode as well. We're almost there. We need another 1,000 levels, and yeah, it's saying that's going to be 12 billion coins. But right down here, we do already have a full nether wart farm. We just have one layer at the moment, which isn't the greatest, but I think it'll still be fine. And as soon as we start farming, the momentum multiplier bar pops up. So I think if we max out this bar, is it like a 1.5x momentum multiplier? That may not sound like a lot, but trust me, it's going to make a big difference because all of our enchants are going to be proccing more money, more coins. It's definitely super, super useful, but maybe a 1.5x is kind of overshooting it. It might be a 1.25. I really have no clue. For right now, let's go ahead, go into our booster backpack. We are going to pop these coin boosters, and soon I can start using all of these tool boosters. We don't have too much time available for it, but before I use those, I definitely want to try and like max out enhancer or get it very close to maxed out. Now, luckily in the last episode as well, shout out to our dungeon players, I did get a free enhancer crystal with a 42% boost. And now we have the full entire heat set. So after I max out nuke, I think we might be dumping a ton of coins into enhancer and just start power leveling it so that way we can unlock all of these other newer enchants. We'll see though. For right now, that is all I had planned for the intro. So I'm going to take a cut right here. We need to start grinding and helping out the team. Easily, I'm going to be hitting at least like 150 billion coins contributed in my opinion. At least I'm hoping. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 1 second. Oh my God. Guys, we are back, and right now, currently, I think 10 Ketchup is going insane. He is making like 1 billion coins a minute right now, which is nuts. I don't know what tool level he is, but it is something insane because right now we are IS top #1 and we just took first place in coins. Didn't I just say that these guys had a fat gap on us in coins? Like, am I tweaking? They have 533 billion coins. We have 534 billion. So hopefully 10 Ketchup can keep farming because he is just making so many coins right now, and maybe we can build ourselves a decent little lead. I'm not making anywhere near the amount that 10 is making. If I take a look, I only got to, we're at 77 billion. Now, before I go to bed, the goal is 150 billion, but I just took a look at all of the enchants that we're about to start unlocking. Guys, they all require rubies to upgrade, so maybe I shouldn't have spent all of my rubies because look at how many enchants, dude. This is nuts. But I am starting to power level enhancer as much as possible. We have it at level 9,500. I don't know if it's going to be possible to max it out because I don't know how expensive it's going to get. But for right now, we are keeping a decent pace. I'm going to have to take a look at some of our ruby grinders and see if any of them can spare some extra rubies here pretty soon because I am completely broke. But we did regain our IS top #1, which is amazing. We'll see if we can keep holding it. We're having a pretty close battle between that other island. So yeah, just wanted to record that little update. That is it. I'll see you guys in 1 second. Actually, let me open up this lucky block. We got a tier 2 totem box, and did we get anything that's worth upgrading towards? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, didn't really see anything. It's all good. Let's get back to grinding. It has been another couple of hours of grinding, dude, and we are now flying through progression because one of our members, I think it's hitting, maybe 10 also has it, but one of our members has unlocked Turret. Turret is one of the best team in, or no, it probably is the best team enchant in the entire game because they were tool level 350 already. Chance to shoot a firework that will boost proc rates by 2x to nearby players. So basically, Turret is doubling your enchant multiplier, and it's pretty self-explanatory why why that makes such a massive difference. So if I do slash highest top, I actually haven't checked how big the gap is in coins now. Oh my god, we don't even have like a real number for the amount of coins. We are 1.07E12, and then second place is still 711 billion. So I do want to go take a look at my contributions. Boom, 150 billion coins already, which was the goal. But the reason why we hit this so fast is because of that turret enchant. It is just going crazy. If I take a look at my hoe, we now have a level 305 Omni tool as well. So we're only 45 levels away from unlocking turret ourselves. But right here, we did just unlock dice, chance to instantly activate a random enchant. I could max this out for 14 billion coins. I don't think, oh wait, is there, I don't know if this is a prestige or an awaken level. I think it's going to be prestige. I'm just going to get dice to level 3000 for right now. Not anything super crazy. Actually, it's still pretty cheap. We'll get another 1000 levels, and then how much is 500? Okay, we pretty much almost have it maxed out. And we still have 12 billion coins left over because right here we have Meteor Shower. Chance to have a Meteor Shower spawn on your island, generating you rewards. It says type money. So I don't know how much money it's really going to make us. I don't think we really need money from crops at this point in time. We also have Wardrobe Upgraded, Zombie Apocalypse, Avalanche, all of these enchants right here that we have just unlocked. And I think what I want to do is I want to go back to like Key Finder and Coin Greed and try and max these enchants out, or at least upgrade them. We have Enhancer at level 12,000, and now it is just so insanely expensive. 12 billion coins only gets me 200 levels. So I'd rather spend that 12 billion on 2,000 levels of Coin Greed. Also, off camera, I was talking to my island and I actually ended up disabling Beehive. Apparently, you make more coins without it. But if you have Beehive activated, you make more money. Again, I don't think we really need money from farming anymore. I do have $60 billion in my balance. I don't know if the island needs that currently. It does also look like we've kind of purged a lot of slackers. We definitely have extra slots on the team for other players to join. So I don't really know what we're doing in that aspect, or if we're just going to keep it like this. But we are right back to IS Top number 1 in today's episode, completely cooking in the coins department. But I gotta assume IS Top number 2 isn't far away from unlocking turret themselves. So I still have plenty of grinding I want to do tonight. Oh, by the way, we just opened up a lucky block and got 3 totem skin boxes: flame skin, clown skin, and an ice skin. Okay, those aren't the greatest skins, but what I can do is we can equip this extra clown skin right here. It's honestly not that great, but it will give a boost towards our enchant totem, so we'll take it. I do want to see what Meteor Shower does. Okay, it might actually only get you money because it doesn't say it got us any coins or anything. So that's interesting. I don't really know how much money it's gonna make us. I doubt I'll notice any sort of difference. Actually, right now, let's do slash money top, bro. Like, what are the top players? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. The top 3 players on Bal Top for money is 10, who is on our island with 240 billion, hitting with 194 billion, who is also on our island, and then me with 60 billion. We literally have the top 3 balances on the entire server. Okay, maybe farming is still the move for money. Maybe I'll focus that in the next episode. We could try and like max out our money production from farming and make billions a minute. We'll see. For right now, I just wanted to update you guys on how we're doing. I'm bringing you guys back periodically for updates because we are still going crazy, but I still have hours of grinding that I want to do before I go to bed tonight, and we have already hit our contribution goal. So now we got to shoot for like 250 billion coins. Alright guys, we are back, and I have been farming, and I just realized I think our other grinders with turret went to bed or something, because where's my final enchant multiplier, bro? I made a layer all the way at the bottom of the island just so I could farm at this layer without like all of their other enchants proccing on the same layer. So right now this is like my own personal layer. I've been really enjoying it, and yeah, I just didn't realize that I think hitting and I think 10 might have gone to bed or something. Luckily, if I take a look, we are now to level 359, and Countdown paid me 30 billion rubies so we can upgrade turret ourselves. Not only upgrade it, we can fully max this thing out. And then we could actually prestige it if we wanted to, but that's 10 billion rubies. I don't feel like prestiging that right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We can come back to like Meteor Shower. Oh, that's expensive too. I'll get 1,000 levels right there. We'll get 1,000 levels of Avalanche, you know, keep it simple. Zombie Apocalypse. Wait, definitely need some of this. I can't lie to you, but it's looking like we're getting a little broke out here. Zoologist, can we get 1,500 levels there, 1,500 levels on wardrobe. Okay, everything's looking pretty smooth now. I just paid Countdown like, I think 18 billion coins, so I'm looking a little poor in the coin department, but it's okay, it happens. The last of my rubies, we have 6 billion. Do I save it? Thor is a ruby enchant. Phantom Swarm is thankfully a coin enchant, sorry. I don't even remember how good Phantom Swarm is, like at all. But now, take a look at that. You have proc the turret enchant, giving myself a 2x enchant multi. Now, I don't have to wait for any other farmers to like have turret. I have turret myself, which is huge. Not only that, I'm procking turret for all of our ruby grinders as well. So people who are grinding mobs, they're making more rubies, they're making more coins. The enchant is literally a win-win for everybody. And if I take a look at highest top real quick, what are we looking at, bro? Still first place in coins, love to see it. And I'm at 225 billion. We're gonna keep steady grinding this out. Again, I'm tool level 360, so we're starting to get pretty up there in tool level. At tool level 500, we max out. Now, I don't think we're gonna be getting the maxed out level in today's episode, but we might be getting pretty close. Alright guys, we are back. It is now the complete next day and the update has finally dropped here on Skyblock. So I'm gonna go take a look at their Discord and we're gonna be ripping open some loot boxes in this clip. Now, for the update, we are gonna be giving away 6 of the brand new loot boxes as well. There's gonna be 3 to 2 winners. So if you guys do want to win some of the brand new loot boxes, just comment your IGN down below in the comments, drop a like on the video, and we will roll that in the next episode. Now, we have brand new loot boxes. Obviously, they are cloud loot boxes. There's new cloud armor, new cell ones, new pass tiers, lucky block, rainbow spawn event, and then new enchant storage slash backpack. We have added an enchant backpack that will store all your enchant books that you open. Oh my god, wait, that's huge. Where is it though? Just so you don't have to keep cycling it through your inventory. That is actually really nice. In here, you can filter out enchants you do not need and withdraw enchants for trading slash applying purposes, type slash books. Oh my god. So there's now a full entire GUI for books. Love to see that. I do have almost 500,000 XP, so we'll probably open up some books in this clip as well, but I'm assuming there's gonna be XP pouches in the brand new crates on top of all that. So if we do slash buy, let's go check out the brand new bundles. Whoa. Oh, bundles are down here. Rainbow bundle, 7 loot boxes, totem skin boxes, which I really need, master totem boxes, and then the rest is pretty much useless. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So we are purchasing a bundle right here. I want to open up these tier 4 totem boxes immediately. Hopefully we got some upgrades from that, and then let's also open up these totem skin boxes, devil skin, clown skin. Those are already upgrades right there, and oh my god, the rest were like genuinely terrible. It's all good. We can unequip these over here. We can equip the clown skin and then also equip the devil skin. Now let's take a look at the totems that we've won. I'm gonna unequip all of them and then just merge all just in case we get some upgrades right here. Still tier 3 dungeons, a tier 4 coin. Oh my god, we pulled 2 tier 4 coins and this is a 2.75x. That is actually a massive buff. Unfortunately, no tier 4 rubies. It's okay though. Still only rocking a tier 2 tool totem. We have a tier 4 damage. I guess a tier 3 enchant totem. We'll take that, but it looks like that's probably going to be all of the upgrades. Still upgrades nonetheless, so it is what it is. We're still going to take it. Now let's move into these brand new cloud loot boxes right here. Obviously, we want to see some of the new cloud set, but I think you can still only win pieces from this. Ooh, wait, should I buy a booster cookie? Just because it has a chance to give us an extra final reward. So I just placed down 1 crate for right now, and I am going to do slash buy. I am going to cop a booster cookie here in a second. Final reward. We got a cloud helmet for the first loot box of the opening. We will take that. This is a boost towards your enchant and tool family. A full entire cloud set would go so crazy. We also got 3 drown spawners. I don't even know what spawners we're working on right now. We're currently on stray spawners. So if I do slash shop, it goes magma, strider, ravager, drowned, and then stray. So we actually don't need these drown spawners because we're already a whole spawner ahead. Oh my god. Also slash pass. I should have, oh my god, bro. We have a bunch of pass loot right here. Let's just claim all of this really quickly. Slash milestones. We have a bunch of updates here as well, which is going to give us some totem boxes, credits, start of the world loot boxes, just a bunch of stuff. Dude, 2 tier 4 totem boxes. Hold on. We have a chance for massive upgrades here. Let's take a look. Slayer milestone, still not anything too crazy over here. Okay, let me rip open these totem boxes real quick. Drop down these random tags. And I have 8 start of the world loot boxes. We are going to place down all of these because you can still win decent boosters from them. And then slash buy as well. Let's go cop our booster cookie. All right, we are placing down all of these start of the world loot boxes. My auto clicker is still going crazy on these mobs that are spawning. Wait, hello? Okay, these things weren't placing for a second. Let's turn off the auto clicker. Maybe that was like glitching it out. I have a bunch of loot boxes everywhere. We don't really care about the loot from these, to be honest. I just want the boosters it comes with, maybe some XP pouches, but none of the other items really matter. Now let's keep going with the cloud loot boxes right here. We do have a booster cookie enabled, so I'm hoping we can get an extra final reward out of at least one of these crates. And I am going to have to farm out some shards so that way we can get our heat enchants onto the brand new cloud helmet. 2 skin keys. Oh my god, okay, 4 skin keys. Honestly, I don't really need skin keys anymore. I kind of have all the skins that I want. And boom, your booster cookie earned you an extra final reward. Okay, hopefully it's worth something decent. We did get a tool booster right there. We will take that, and then 2 robot keys, cloud boots. We have half of the cloud set. And then the final reward, I think, was enchanted crystal boxes, or are they enchant crystal boxes? I don't even know. Listen, we're just gonna claim everything. We'll take a look here in a second. Final 2 crates right here. But yeah, 2 pieces of the brand new cloud set is definitely very, very good. I don't expect us to win another one. I'm cool with the 2 pieces. Experience pouch right there, dragon rank, and then enchanted pet boxes. Okay, we don't really need any of the spawners that we win from these crates. My island is still like too overpowered for them to really make a difference. Now what we need to do is we need to go grind at the dungeons for some more shards. I still don't have the jungle dungeon even unlocked. That is player level 100. I'm only player level 75. Now again, grinding dungeons still levels up your player level a lot faster than like farming or grinding mobs on an island. So maybe in the next episode, maybe that's whenever I finally come over here and hit the dungeons at least a little bit. Okay, just like that, grinded out a swift like 55,000 shards. That is going to be more than enough to go ahead and black scroll. So let's go ahead. I think we're gonna need 6 black scrolls, right? And then that's all we're gonna need. Let's go ahead and black scroll everything off. Wait, whoa. Oh, it goes into the brand new system. So we have to type /books now and then claim these. So how do I withdraw? Withdraw books. Thank you. Gonna be needing all of that. And then just transfer it right over to the helmet and the boots. All right, there we go. Half of the brand new cloud set already. We actually got blessed with those crates, man. Now, another thing I need to take a look at is upgrading my pets, bro, because there's pet upgrades that I think cost shards as well. How many shards am I gonna need to max out these upgrades? It looks like a whole lot. So the goal for the next episode is probably gonna be hit player level 100 so we can unlock the jungle dungeon, because I do believe the higher dungeon level you reach, the more shards you make from mining ores. So I don't want to be spending too much time mining, but I definitely want to upgrade my pet level capacity. For right now, let's head back over to the island. I do want to see how much coins we are making per minute with our hoe right now. And then wait, what tool level are we? We're tool level 440. Oh my god, that means we've unlocked Phantom Swarm. I can fully max this out off the bat, and I still have 38 billion coins. What do I even spend that on? I also have 31 billion rubies. Jesus Christ, bro. We're low-key kind of stacked over here. I'll hang on to it for right now because we are about to unlock Warden Guard, which also earns us coins in 10 more tool levels. So there's a lot of things that we can do in the next episode. Max out our tool level, get to player level 100, build a hoe that can actually make us as much money as possible. There's just so much we could do. So let's get our momentum multiplier fully maxed out. Look at our enchant multiplier now, dude. With turret, it's at an 11x, even a 12x. That is such a massive difference, and we don't even have the full cloud set yet. Winning the full cloud set is gonna be insane, bro. And then Phantom Swarm as well, dude. It's earning us like 2.3 million tokens per proc, or million coins. I keep saying tokens because I played so much prisons. But yeah, that is very, very solid. It's going to be giving us a solid buff to how much we make per minute, hopefully. Okay, we finally got to the max momentum multiplier, and look at that. 1.9 billion coins in this minute, and $1 billion. Yo, that is actually nuts. Again, that's without the full set. That's without my own coin booster as well. There is a global 22-hour 2x booster, but we will definitely take that, bro. IS top, we are still holding our lead in the coins department. We have a pretty massive lead. Wait, whoa, who are these guys? Now, this wasn't the island we were comping, right? Is it their first place in spawners? But look, they're 4th place in coins. How have they fallen so far behind? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been taking a look at the IGNs or the island names that we've been like competing against, because I thought it was gonna be like the same. No, because we were competing against 4 a.m. It looks like they're down some members. But yeah, we still have a pretty fat lead in the coins department on them as well. We basically have double their rubies in their 2nd place, and then they dropped to 3rd place in spawners. We're 4th place in spawners. That is the only thing that we're lacking in. We just need to make more money. So I guess that's going to be the main focus in the next episode. All right, probably maxing out all of my money enchants to make as much as we possibly can from farming. But anyways, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this episode of Skyblock. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like, sub if you guys are new. Obviously, come check out the server with royal.enchantedmc.net, and I will go ahead and catch you guys in the next episode of the Skyblock series.